Yeah. All right.
Well, my girl's gonna probably come in here.
You can hit the intro, Trees.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. Oh
We
no, but
live.
she's alive. If she can start the intro, she can. If not,
Oh,
that's okay.
oh.
Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're live, type hashtag live. Our live viewers, we're so happy you guys are here. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay. All right. So I'm Leticia Campbell. I got my amazing co-host, Miss Twonta Davis Jones, and we come to you every single Monday for our Sister to Sister Connection talk show, where we talk about sisterhood, stability, and success. This is season 19, episode 6. And
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it to my girl, Miss Twonta, to dive into today's topic. Go ahead, sis.
Oh yeah, our topic. So ladies, we are still continuing with our main theme is summer breeze. How many of you have been breezing so far?
Mm-hmm.
How many of you have been taking it easy from that from the fires that in Canada? I hope you guys been protecting yourselves and all that good stuff because yeah, that smoke is no joke. It ain't no joke. So I hope you all have been covering yourselves accordingly, right? But yeah, we are continuing with our theme of summer breeze. But for this topic, y'all, we are talking about growing through the heat. We are talking about going through the heat and what are the challenges, ladies, that you are dealing with right now? This is all about how to survive through that, the life challenges that we go through and how it strengthens us. Does it strengthen you? Does it continue to weaken you? Is it giving you the wisdom that you need? Are you
Right.
learning from this? Not
Right.
just looking at the hardship and the negativity of it, because it's so easy for us to fall in that gap, in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
what have you learned from that, right? And
Right. Right.
ladies, you got to understand, you're still surviving this
That's
thing.
right. You're
If
still
it's been
learning.
going on for like
Mm-hmm.
6 months or a year or longer, and yet you still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's all about resilience. Okay. And so we're going to be talking about some things. We're going to share a few tips with you and all of that. We're not professionals by any means, but we are professional based on our own personal lives.
Amen. Talk about it.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about growing through the heat. So yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
ain't talking about the temperature that we're dealing with right now when summer brings. We're talking about the heat of life challenges and all those
Amen.
things. Go ahead, Tish. You want to add something?
Yeah. What I want to add to that, as we talk about personal getting through the heat, growing through the heat in your personal life, we're also going to be diving into business as well. A lot
Yeah.
of y'all think that you have to be having all these degrees and certifications and doctorates and all this stuff. But I want to say this, your life experiences qualifies you.
Mm-hmm.
You can have all the education in the world, but in this day and age now, I'm just speaking from experience. People want to know that you've gone through the same thing they've gone through, or you're currently going through what they're also going through, but you find a way to survive through it and have joy through your heat. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So I want y'all to get that idea out of your mind that, oh, I don't want to promote because I don't have my master's degree, or I don't have a certificate in this, that, and the third. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Still get out there and do what you have to do. Now I understand certain fields you need that certificate. Like I'm a life insurance agent. I can't call myself an agent unless I took that test and passed.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to wait until I learn every single thing about every carrier and every policy and every annuity and IUL for me to get out there and promote. No, I'm going off of my experience. I have 5 kids.
Yeah.
Okay. They're all young, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
have policies. I have policies. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
hello, I'm going to tell other women who have children, hey, listen, you about to have a baby? Get
Mm-hmm.
yourself something.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the delivery room, Gerber be the Gerber representative, because Johnson & Johnson has their own, you
Right.
know, carriers. They come right into your room. They did it to me. You want to put a policy out for the baby? You know what I'm saying? So I have that. So again, you don't have to have all the qualifications or all the knowledge in the world. Your experiences qualifies you.
That's the truth for sure.
Mhm.
So let's get started with our first topic, ladies.
Yep.
So we can talk about this. I like this one here. Stay cool when life gets hot.
Oh yes, they cool.
Now,
Sis.
ladies, when right now, for a lot of us right now with that heat, that heat index, as they call it, right? A lot of us want to live right under that fan, right? To try to stay cool,
Yeah.
or that, or your air conditioner or whatever, or central air. Some of us may have some central air,
Thank
whatever.
God if you got central air.
Girl, but that thing be expensive, You keep
Yes,
running.
it do.
Woo, Lord.
Yep.
Baby, and not even just that type of hot, but even for us menopausals or perimenopausal queens out there, child, our body is just like a thermostat. It just,
Mm-hmm.
girl, it gets hot when we don't want it to get hot, and
Yep.
especially in this type of season, it
Yep.
ain't no joke.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's just no joke. But we deal with all kinds of type of heat, and when it comes to the summertime, of course, with the natural heat and the natural sun, what it does is strengthens the roots of the trees, your plants, your flowers, or whatever, right? To help, your fruit or your flowers to mature and to grow. But
Right.
when it comes to life situations, that helps you, it develops you. When we get in a heated challenge or a heated circumstance, right? It helps us, hopefully it develops our strength, our wisdom, and our resilience, right? And that help us to thrive, to be more strong and more dominant, all those things. So the heat is not meant to destroy you, queens. Okay, it's preparing you for your next season of growth. So of course we know that every woman will be experiencing or have experienced some pressure, or disappointments, uncertainty, all of that. And guess what? This is going to change. It's going to change, but you still got to go through these different challenges, of course. So whether it involves family responsibilities, here we go, career demands, friendships, finances, health, or spiritual battles, right? These hot seasons can either drain us or it can develop us, right?
That's right.
So with the summer breeze theme, ladies, it just reminds us that even in the hottest weather, refreshing relief always comes. So likewise, God provides peace for us. When we in this heated situation or heated season of our life, whether the physical heat or even if not in a emotional, personal heat, God provides that peace. It's available for us. He provides wisdom and strength to help us navigate every challenge that we are facing, right? So instead of allowing the heat of life to make us bitter, we can allow it to make us better. So let's talk about how to stay cool when life does get hot. So I'm going to give you ladies a quick scripture for you to write down. It's in the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 3. He said he will keep you in perfect peace, whose mind is steadfast because they trust in you. So for women, we frequently carry many roles, right? And those of you who are watching, type those roles that some of you may be carrying. Or when I announce them, you probably say, yeah, that's me. We're wife, we're mom, we're daughters, we're caregivers, we're professionals, entrepreneurs, ministry leader like myself, friend, all those things. Stress builds, emotional exhaustion also follows. So instead of reacting emotionally, we as healthy queens, we need to learn to respond wisely. And we've talked about this numerous times about, not to give what that abuser, what they're looking for. And easily to attack, to defend ourselves. Not saying we don't have that right to do so, but we got to do it a little bit more smarter and much more wiser, right? So what it means by staying cool, what it means to pause before reacting. Now, Leticia had talked about this before. I have talked about it before. And so this is something, ladies, you might have heard it through the grapevine. And if it's been brought to your attention again, I'm thinking that's confirmation for you.
That's right. That's right.
Pause before reacting. Also, ladies, you got to pray before making decisions. That is something we got to learn how to do. We got to make that as a practice. Pray before making decisions. Because when our emotions is already exhausted and it's already been battered, we're going to go ahead and make some decisions that we're going to consequences later, and it's not going to be what we think, right? So we got to pray before we make those decisions. So breathe before speaking. Take that breather, girl. I mean, I know you want to go off and like,
take that minute.
Take it. Just breathe in, just woosah, right? Rest before burnout.
Mm-hmm.
Get that rest before burnout, y'all. Because
Mm.
we, like I said, we wear so many different hats, and we got to
Mm.
learn how to execute what we can,
Mm.
during that time. Okay,
Mm.
trust God before worrying.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta learn to trust him. We gotta learn to believe and know that he got everything all under control for us, right?
Yeah.
So the coolest person, the coolest woman, are not those individuals with fewer problems, but those who have learned how to manage pressure
Mm-hmm.
without losing themselves.
Selves. Yeah.
So when
That's
it
right.
comes to refreshing your well-being with your physical health, get proper rest.
Yeah.
Learn how to do that. Learn how
Mm-hmm.
to drink your water, stay hydrated, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Eat food that fuel your body, because and the reason why I'm saying these things is because, ladies, you know why we get emotionally stressed? What we
Mm-hmm.
gonna do? We gonna eat something.
Yep. Yep.
People go to food, people go to cigarettes, people go to
Mm-hmm.
alcohol or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, right? So no, because this is causing more harm than good
Mm-hmm.
for our
Yep.
bodies. We got to learn how to eat food that will fuel us, all those things, and exercise regularly. Walking outside is the best exercise
That's
because
right.
it covers the whole entire body, believe it
Mm-hmm.
or not. When it comes to your
Mm-hmm.
mental health, ladies, protect your thoughts.
Protect
Learn
your
how to
thoughts.
protect your thoughts, limit unnecessary stress.
Mm-hmm.
Child, whatever that's going on in your life that is causing too much stress, girl, move it away. Just walk
Move it
away
away.
from it. Don't even give it
Mm-hmm.
another look. Give
Mm-hmm.
yourself permission to rest. We
Yes.
say this numerous of times. Give yourself
Mm-hmm.
permission to rest. If you love yourself, you say you do, then give yourself permission to rest. When it comes to your
Mm-hmm.
spiritual health, ladies, spend time with God daily.
That's
Every
right.
day, spend that time with Him. Read scriptures, worship, journal your prayers. Put down your thoughts in your notebook or what have you. That really helps. It helps me. I talk to God all the time as if I'm
Yeah.
talking to him like somebody sitting right in my room or something.
That's
I
right.
can
Me
him
too.
and just start, just jotting down some thoughts or whatever the case may be. But this is what's helping me to start healing from the
Mm-hmm.
inside out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you a quick question, ladies. What situations have been causing your inner temperature to rise? And
Mm-hmm.
what healthy habits can help restore your peace?
Mm-hmm.
Those are things you need to think about. What situations have been causing your inner temperature to rise?
Mm-hmm.
Is it stress with the bills? Is it dealing with family members, that you have to constantly defend yourself and explain
Mm-hmm.
yourself, right? Because that can really cause some major blood pressure rising, right?
Right.
What healthy habits can help restore your peace? Is it just like, again, going in your time out somewhere, taking a drive somewhere, go to the library, or
Mm-hmm.
taking a walk? What is helping you to restore your peace? These are
That's
things that
right.
you need to be proactive in. These are the things that you definitely need to exercise in, so you can start making it a habit where it won't become a chore to you.
Mm-hmm.
It will become your healing ointment for you.
That's
Amen.
right.
Go ahead,
I
Tisha.
love that. I love that. We have no control of the weather.
No
Before
control.
Twonta and I came on here, we talked about the weather here in Queens, not where I live, but in certain part of Queens, there's been a lot of flooding. Throughout the world, it's just been just this a
A
lot of
lot of stuff.
unpredictable
Yep.
weather. We don't have no control over that. We don't have control if it rains tomorrow or if next week we get another
Mm,
extreme heat wave. But we have control over our own heat.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We have control over our own personal anger, our
Mm-hmm.
own personal fear and anger and being upset and all the things. But we have control on what level we're going to take it,
Right.
you know? So when it comes to staying cool when life gets hot, we always got to ask ourselves, and I ask myself this too: what is
Mm-hmm.
me getting angry
Oh,
about a situation going to do? What is me getting so angry that I gotta clap back on that text message
been there
or
many times.
defend myself in
Yeah.
that email? What is that going to do?
Yeah.
It's just going to be a constant back and forth, and all
Back and
of
forth.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
Karen.
Hey,
Right? She said bad
Karen.
toxic environment relationship. Yes, yes. And all of that back and forth takes energy. It's
Yeah.
almost like the devil's just sitting there because the devil's confident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
people don't know that.
cocky.
He's confident. He's
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there laughing and carrying on and thinking like, wow, I got you. I got her.
Yeah.
What is anger? Yes, and finally take action to change the situation. You got to take
Yep.
action to change you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing because we can't change the weather. And guess what else we can't change? We can't change people.
No, honey, we
Come
should.
on now. Karen knows what I'm talking about. We can't change people. We can't change other people. We can influence.
Yep.
Absolutely. I've influenced my kids every single day.
Yep.
And yes, most of them are minors and they have to fall under the authority of me. But my son, he's 19. This comes times where I make
He's
him make his own, allow
19.
him to make his own choices in life. I can't change those choices. He did.
He's
He has to.
19.
So when we get in these heated conversations, heated situations,
What?
right? We gotta really control the temperature of our actions. You get what I'm
Wow.
saying? We have to control that. You know, I was watching this video earlier today and of a person that was going through a narcissistic relationship, and she was screaming and arguing. It was years ago. This was like 15, 20 years ago. She had a video of her screaming and just frustrated with this. And now looking at her at the same situation, now she's out of it. Even when she goes through the same back and forth, she's calm as a bird in a tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though she's going through the same type of fight in all the things and
Mm-hmm.
advocating and stuff, she's calm. You
Mm-hmm.
got to control your temperature, y'all. You got to get to a point to where you got to know that people are going to push your buttons. People are going to trigger you. People
Right.
are going to um, make you feel like you are not worthy or you don't do much. I had a conversation with my client the other day, and she was saying that how some people in her family tells her that she's not giving enough or contributing enough. I said, wait a minute, how many children you have? She said two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take care of those kids, right? You cook and clean everything. Yeah, yeah, clean up after. Yeah, yeah. You're doing more than enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I had the reason why I share that with her because I've experienced that for over 20 years. Someone telling me I'm not doing enough, I'm not contributing enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, all these things. And I believed it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
believed it. And it affected me as a mom, it affected me in my business, it affected so many
Yep.
things. To the moment I
Yep.
say, wait a minute, I pushed 5 babies out of my stuff. I didn't get cut one time. I had to push them out. And one of them I had in my car.
Yep.
That was hard. And I was scared too, because having a child outside the hospital at that time, I was like panicking, like, oh my God, what if she's not breathing because her umbilical cord was wrapped
Right.
around her neck?
Right.
I'm like, how in the heck I'm gonna make this person tell me I'm not doing enough? I'm doing more. It's lucky I wake up early in the morning and do all the things, honey. Because if we was to switch roles, you
Please.
will have a bunch of kids around here naked, not eating nothing, all the things. Like, hello. So I had to really sometimes, ladies, we gotta pump our chest sometimes. Because the world will make you feel like you're this small.
Mm-hmm.
They will make you feel like how they feel inside.
Yeah.
Because remember, toxic people attach themselves to strong people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you didn't have already that strength, you wouldn't be going through what you're going through now. So really tap into the strength that you already have. And
Yep.
when there are heated situations, stay cool, stay calm, stay collected, stay praying, and ask yourself, how does Jesus want me to act in this situation? Who does he say I am?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who does he say I am? Forget about what this person said and what this man said. Who does he say that I am?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who does he say that you are?
Yeah, Lord.
And we got to operate in that role, not step outside and say, nope, I'm going to text back. Nope, I'm going to email back. Nope, I'm going to call. No, your silence is your strength sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Is your silence sometimes, your non-responding sometimes helps your mental health.
Yeah.
It helps you to stay cool.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, you ladies, that you got to understand, especially if children, they're watching you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're watching you. There came a time where I had to really check my older kids, but I couldn't blame them for how they were acting because they saw me operate in survival mode and fear for over 20 years.
Mm.
So their reaction to certain situations happen because I didn't take the mental authority to say, listen, I'm your mother. I apologize for failing you then, but I'm telling you now, mommy's worked on herself.
Yep.
And this is how it's going to go. And then from then on, I operated in that example.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to really tap into your worth, your self-worth, your self-confidence. Know who Jesus knows, how Jesus sees you. And pump your chest. You know, stay cool in those heated situations. Getting angry is not going to do nothing. Because here's the thing, like I said, you can't change the weather. You can't control the weather. You can't change people, and you can't control people. But who can you change and who can you control? That woman that you see in the mirror every single day. And that's enough.
That's enough. For real.
That's enough.
Wow. That's good.
I can't hear you, Twonta. Is it me?
For real? You can't hear me?
Therese, can you hear Twonta? Is she still on? Yeah, she's still on. Maybe it's me. Let me unplug. Hope y'all heard me.
I heard you. I heard you.
No, I can't hear it. Therese, can you hear her? Guys in the chat, let me know.
Please.
Oh, you can hear. Okay, so it's just me. It's just me. Yep. Karen says she can hear you. I'm going to go out and come back in.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, let's go ahead on, ladies, to our second point while she get back on. Let's go to our second point. Therese, you got number 2 up there, mama? Grow stronger through relationships. Grow stronger through relationships. Okay, let's talk about that very quickly. Okay, again, let me give you a key scripture, because for me as a minister, for real, I gotta get in more in depth into his word, because his word is what really helps us and guide us when we go through life challenges. So here in Proverbs 27:17, it says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another.
That's right.
So relationships either is going to nourish you or it's going to drain you. Is one or the other. Okay, whether you being nourished by somebody or someone is draining you, or flip it, or you nourishing someone, or are you the one that's draining them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it goes both ways now.
It
goes both ways. So when it comes to personal relationships, because there's 2 types of relationships. You got the personal relationship and you got the professional kind of relationship. So when it comes to the personal relationship, let's talk about the healthy part of that. And that includes respect, honesty, encouragement, forgiveness, healthy boundaries. That right there, healthy boundaries, because that's important. I don't think people, when they get in these personal relationships, whether it's an intimate kind of relationship or even just personal relationship, when it comes to your friends or even family members, people don't think about those boundaries as being something that that is very healthy. It's important because it really does affect the foundation of that relationship. Respect, because if you don't have a strong boundary towards or for each other, then you don't have respect for each other. All of this coincide. All of this is
connected. Yeah,
it's all connected. Absolutely, right? So let's ask yourself your question about, when it comes to your personal relationships, who brings peace into your life? Who brings peace to your life right now? Is it your dad, your mom, your cousin, your spouse, your children? Who brings peace into
Who brings peace?
Yeah. Right? Who constantly creates chaos? Think about that. Who in your life is always creating some chaos in your life? Constantly creating some chaos, right? And the third question is, are you surrounding yourself with women who help you to grow?
Yeah.
Do you have an entourage of people right now? Okay, if out of those people, how many sisters out there is really feeding life in you? And if you can't name not near one,
that's a problem.
There's a problem right there. Okay, So yeah, so when it comes to the professional relationships, whether working in business, and I know Tisha's going to talk about a little bit more in depth, working in business or ministry, education, or volunteering, it remains professional,
Mm-hmm.
right? Respectful,
Mm-hmm.
honest, reliable, teachable,
Mm-hmm.
right? You go through all of this when it comes to professional relationships. So conflict is inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Drama is optional.
Mm-hmm.
Drama is optional.
Optional. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Drama
Mm-hmm. It's
is
optional.
optional because
Mm-hmm.
and the reason I'm saying it 3 times is because people are so caught up in drama. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they make it like it's like a part of their
It's
lifestyle.
it's their existence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be. That's
Mm-mm.
why it's optional.
Optional. Yep.
Okay. Respond with maturity instead of emotion, ladies. You got to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to respond with maturity. Your answer could be just a no. If that is a complete sentence,
That's
it
a
shuts down
total complete sentence.
everything. Okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to go into depth. You don't have to waste your energy trying to explain to a one sided track mind person that
Or
ain't
feel guilty.
or feel guilty, girl. Come on with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So here's some relationship cooling tips. When conflict arises, listen more than you speak.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta learn to listen more than we speak. And this for both relationships.
Yeah.
Don't assume, ask
Mm-hmm.
questions.
Right. Right.
Okay. Now, for me, I gotta ask some questions because if I'm not sure, I want to ask. But when I
Yeah.
ask these questions, please don't make me feel like I'm stupid
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
narcissists do that bull junk.
Yes, they do.
And then they say, I'm not doing that. You don't want to make you
Yep.
feel
Yep.
like that. You know,
Yep.
they give you the twisted eye look. They giving you
Mm-hmm.
all the huffing and the puffing and all this other stuff. Yeah, okay. Address issues early. So if you
Yeah.
see something that you're not really comfortable, bring
Say
it to the
something.
attention. Say something. Forgive
Mm-hmm.
quickly. That's a practice for all of us. Some of us are able to do so, but then some of us that's been bruised, it takes a
Mm-hmm.
minute. It takes a minute, but you got to
Mm-hmm.
start working towards that. Protect your peace. That's it right
Mm-hmm.
there. Protect your
Your
peace.
peace. Yes.
Okay, healthy boundaries are not walls, ladies.
Yep. Yep.
They are healthy fences that protect your peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, healthy fences that protect your
Mm-hmm.
peace. Jesus be a fence all around me every day. It's a song by Fred Hammond. There's a
Yeah.
popular song from him, and that song is still popular to this day. And that song is just good. It's just the truth. Jesus be a fence around me every day because it's protecting my peace, my
Right.
sanity, my
Right.
heart,
Mm-hmm.
everything. Right.
Yeah.
So all that chaos is on the other side of that fence.
Mm.
I may
Mm.
see it, but it's not coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So here's a
That
quick
makes
question:
sense.
which relationship currently helps you flourish?
Yeah.
And which one may need healthier boundaries? So
Yeah.
that's between the personal relationship and your business relationship.
Relationship. That's right.
Which relationships currently help you flourish? Is it
Yeah.
in your business? How is it helping you flourish? And I know
Mm-hmm.
Tisha may have some clients that may have brought that to her attention. I don't know. She may share
Mm-hmm.
that. And which ones may need healthier boundaries?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes
Mm-hmm.
both ways, not just in
Yeah.
the personal side, but even the
Mm-hmm.
professional side.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Tisha.
Yeah. Growing stronger through relationships is so important. Even in bad relationships, like Tawanta said, you can grow. Even
Yeah.
in, I've had bad, business partnerships that didn't work out, and it has helped me to grow. It didn't feel good at the time, especially when, as I was separating away from that partnership. But there's a lot of things that I learned when it came to
Mhm.
events, when it came to contracts, and all the
Yeah.
things that I use in my business today. So the reality is, ladies, sometimes going through unfortunate situations actually is a blessing. It helps you to do and operate your business in a better way. It
Yeah.
helps you to grow. So we're not looking at it as like, oh my God, it was doom and gloom, and I don't even talk about it barely. I focus on the positive. I don't know if I shared this on our last show, but I went into the I needed to get a business line, and so I went into one of the stores to get a business line, and they messed up with the email address.
Mm.
So when I went home and I tried to log in just to look at my plan and how much my bill is every month, I couldn't log in. So I'm calling the
Yeah.
customer service line. They were like, oh, you know, we can't authenticate you because the email you're saying is one thing, the email that you have on file is another. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed because I you know, I went all the way to 34th Street store to do this because I was in the neighborhood. So they told me I had to go back to the same store the next day. So I did that, and I prayed before I walk into that store because I didn't want to walk in and start tearing up the whole place. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people make mistakes. I used to work with
Yeah.
with customer service, and I made errors from time to time, especially when I was new.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walked in, the person that helped me the day before was not there. It was a different person, but the manager heard my name and he came from the back and he said, oh, such and such emailed me. I'm actually, as I just walked in to take care of it. So I was like, cool. So I'm sitting down waiting, talking to another gentleman that worked there. And he was like, oh, tell me a little bit about what you do. Because again, this is a business line. So he sees all my information, business information, name, everything. He was like, I have a friend that needs you, that
Mm-hmm.
needs your help. I got a client that day. Now, had I walked in cussing, all the things carrying on and saying, well, no, 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 this is still wrong. I live all the way in Queens. I have to come all the way out here to Manhattan. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have got that person.
Yeah.
But I got stronger from that situation. And now I built a relationship. I got a referral. And I have another gentleman that's actually going to hopefully meet with him next week. So what I'm saying is that I feel, and I know Twonta, you believe this too, that sometimes God will throw a challenge at you.
Mm-hmm.
He will sometimes, I really feel like sometimes challenging situations are just meant to happen because there's no other way I would end up coming back into that store that second day.
Yeah.
No way. No way at all. So it's circumstance that happened. I was praying just yesterday. I ran into my old trainer, but I've been praying for weeks saying I need to lose weight because I'm going to start getting out and doing events more. I went to the bank and something happened with my check. I'm mad, pissed, everything. I walk out here, yo, Tina. I turn around, it's my old trainer. I'm like, wow, like
Wow.
what chances are that, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, just get stronger through tough
Mm-hmm.
relationships. Get stronger through tough situations.
Yeah.
In business, you're going to have great partnerships and you're going to have challenging partnerships. I don't really call anything a bad partnership anymore because, again, when you're working with other people is hard. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an easy
Mm-hmm.
person to work with as a business partner because I have my own challenges with communication and somebody else may have their own challenges, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But just like Karen said, nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted in business. I really believe that even if you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in your business, even that is not wasted.
Right.
Because if you learned how to manage your money better, that's a learning lesson.
It sure
But the
is.
only way to learn it is to actually go through it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make mistakes. Brick and mortar businesses do that with their location. They
Mm-hmm.
may be in one location, not high
Yeah.
traffic, they move to another one.
Yeah.
It happens,
It happens. Yeah.
right? But yeah, it builds up your character. It definitely. I've seen people in business that have had bad business relationships and it totally made them close their business. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen people, even just recently, get attacked and attacked and attacked, and they still show up every day, go live, post things like that while they're being under attack, names being mentioned, all
Yeah.
the things. You got to just keep
Yeah.
moving forward and grow and just get stronger and stronger and stronger. It comes
Yeah.
with the territory, y'all. It just comes with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you were talking to me 25 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I would be going through a separation. I didn't know that I would be, managing the kids on my. I didn't know all these things that would actually happen. But
Yeah.
sometimes it just comes with the journey.
Yeah.
I can't get mad at it. I can't cry about it. I can't be regretful about it. It's part of the journey of business, of personal growth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it
Yeah.
happens to the best of us.
Yeah. And even if you did knew back then, you probably
I wouldn't
wouldn't
have believed
even
it.
you
I would
probably
not
even
have
know how
believed it.
to handle it. Yeah.
Yeah, even if I knew, I wouldn't believe it. If you told me this, what I'm going to do now, 20 years ago, I'm like, girl, you lying, girl. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Like, I would have been all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
we got to really understand, just like there's negative, there's also the promise
Mm-hmm.
that, the higher power still has for all of us. you
Oh yeah,
know,
for sure. For
and that's
sure.
what we have to
Absolutely.
hone in on.
Yep. Yep. Let's go to our last point tonight, ladies. Our last point
Yeah.
for tonight that I wanted to share. Listen, ladies, you got to bear fruit after the heat.
Yeah. What did you learn?
You
What
got
you
to
gonna
bear
do with
that
it?
fruit, sugar. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You got to bear fruit after
Definitely.
the heat. Now, in
Definitely.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, it says, let us not become weary in doing good, but
Mm-hmm.
for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if
Mm-hmm.
we do not give up.
Yep.
And Tisha
Key
just said
point.
that.
Do not give up.
Do not give up. So,
Mm-hmm. You
as
quit,
you
you
know,
ain't getting nothing.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, ladies, we're in the summer, as you know, and you know,
Yep.
with summer produces what? It produces harvest. It produces
Mm-hmm.
harvest when it comes to your plants, harvest when it comes to, farming or whatever it is, right? Your flowers bloom, all those things, and the plants continue growing through the heat because there are
Mm-hmm.
some plants that loves the sun. There's
Mm-hmm.
some fruits that loves the sun, and if you
Mm-hmm.
don't give them that sun that they want, they will die out.
Yes, they
They
would.
will not grow as well, or full, all those things, right? Same thing applies in relationships. Same thing applies with your life. You know, the same is true spiritually. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so challenges produces wisdom. When
Mm-hmm.
you go ahead and take that challenge, ladies, when you take it hard on, it's going to produce wisdom in your life. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
produce patience,
Mm-hmm.
confidence,
Mm-hmm.
emotional maturity. She
Mm-hmm.
just said that. Tisha
Mm-hmm.
just said that. Compassion is going to produce faith and
Mm-hmm.
perseverance. Every difficult season is developing something beautiful within you. And if you really think about it, ladies, you think about all the previous seasons before.
Mm-hmm.
Look how far you have come.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you want to ponder on something, ponder on, look how far
That.
God brought you from,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because
And
you
where he's
didn't
gonna bring you
think
to.
you was going to make it. And here you are 20 years later, 10 years later, 12 years later. You more confident now, more resilient, much
Mm-hmm.
more stronger, all these things because of these challenges that you endured, right? So here's the keys. I'm going to give you a couple of keys to living a fruitful life. Keep growing.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop learning.
Never.
Never stop learning.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to read, ladies. Take
Mm-hmm.
classes, develop new skills, practice on things, invest in yourself.
Right.
Start learning how to, because, ladies, you are growing every single day.
Yes, you
You
are.
are growing every single day. If it's not you, it's your kids. Your kids teach
Mm-hmm.
you something about
Mm-hmm.
life. Because your kids, when they start school, they're gonna be learning new things, and they're gonna bring that information to you, and you're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Mm-hmm.
See, you
Mm-hmm.
learn something.
You learn something new every day.
You learn something new every day. If it's not that, then on social media. If it's not that,
Mm-hmm.
then it's from your co-workers or whatever. But invest in yourself. Start really looking at yourself, not from yesterday, from where you
Mm-hmm.
are becoming,
Yeah.
right? Learn to stay connected.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy women don't isolate from one another.
No.
Healthy
No.
women don't isolate. Learn to find a community. Find a community. Find those mentors. Build supportive friendships with people.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great provider. He knows how
Mm-hmm.
to provide people to you. He knows
Mm-hmm.
the right people to bring into your life at that
Mm-hmm.
time.
Perfect timing.
At that time. No, they may not be what you're looking for, but trust me, they are
Mm-hmm.
there for a purpose and a reason. Do not
Mm-hmm.
shut them out so quickly. Do not prejudge
Mm-hmm.
or nothing. You just take it in and just receive what God has poured into that individual, because that individual is probably the one that's going to start producing things out of you that
Let
you
me
didn't
tell
even know
you,
that existed in you.
that is so true.
Okay.
That
So
is so
live
true.
intentionally, y'all. Ask yourself daily, what am I planning?
Mm-hmm.
What am I planning today? You got the seeds, you got the bag of seeds today. So what are you going to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
What habits are you going to create?
Mm-hmm.
What legacy are you building? If you
Mm-hmm.
got kids, that's your legacy right there. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
have to start prepping and planning, right? Because you know you want your kids to do better than where you are. You know you want your kids to live a successful life, and success does not always mean about the dollars,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's things that you definitely need to look at, and how to, and really look at life intentionally.
That's
Okay.
right.
Small daily choices become tomorrow's harvest. So you just take small bites. Take
Yeah.
the small actions. It doesn't have to be big, grandiose. Just take the small bites. A
Mm,
fruitful woman produces a peace instead of panic.
mm.
We produces that. We
We
do.
do it. We do it. That's
We
right.
produce peace instead of panic,
Mm,
joy instead of bitterness.
mm-hmm,
We produce love instead of resentment.
mm-hmm,
We produce faith instead of fear.
mm-hmm,
We produce hope instead of discouragement,
mm-hmm,
right? We understand that the heat was never punishment.
mm-mm.
When we get older in life and we really start understanding the challenges and the journey we're going through, we realize that, baby, this ain't no punishment. This is preparing me for something better and
That's
greater.
right. That's right.
This is preparation for me,
Yeah.
right? That's what it is. So, what fruit do you want your life to produce in this next season,
That's
ladies?
right.
As we are now, and we're on the latter part of the summer almost, what fruit do you want your life to produce this
Mm,
coming season? And
that's
what
right.
seeds can you begin planting today?
Today. Today.
Today. Go ahead,
Yep.
Tisha.
Sometimes certain things can't grow in you without heat. It's like baking a cake. You
Yeah.
know, it's like baking a really good dessert. It ain't gonna come out unless it goes in that oven. And
Yeah.
that's just how your life is sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna be put in that oven. That's the only way you're gonna get out of that situation. That's the only way you're gonna learn. That's the only way you're gonna grow is to get in that oven.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get in there. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
get in that deep part of the pool to learn
Yeah.
how to really swim. So you just trust on your own body, your own yourself, you know? And
Yeah.
that's huge.
That is
Because
you.
sometimes if you've been codependent for so long to people, things, places, it becomes like your life jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And really, you got to understand that you don't need a life jacket for this. You just need yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
going through that heat, going through those challenging moments in your life is what's going to produce that.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yep.
used to get to a place where I would pray to God and say, Lord, please don't let this situation come to me. Please don't let this happen to
Mm.
me.
Me
Now I'm
too,
saying,
girl.
God, please, I say, God, I'm not going to pray this off because this is what you
Yeah.
already said that's going to happen. It's in the word.
Mm-hmm.
But so let me have joy while I'm going through it. Let me always keep looking to you. Let me respond the right way. Let me react the right way. Let me think the right way while I'm
Right.
going through this until you get me out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because honestly, the only way you're going to get out of it is you got to sometimes you got to get yourself together before you get out.
True that.
You know what I mean? I used to say, well, the only way I'm going to really work on myself is the moment I get out. I
Mm-hmm.
said all the
Mm-hmm.
time. I
Mm-hmm.
focus on me when I get out.
Mm-hmm.
Until I had to come around and say, no, somebody say, you got to focus on you now,
Now. Now.
right now. You got to get yourself right
Yep.
now,
You're
else
burning
you're never
yourself
going to
out.
get there.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid of the heat, y'all. Just ask God to just help you to just stay calm while you're going through it. It's like, when they was on the boat with Jesus and the storm came, he said, relax.
Mm-hmm.
You're on here with me.
Yep.
If anybody you could be on a boat with, I gotta be on a boat with him and be
True that.
calm. I'd
Yep.
rather be through a storm and still have him
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
just relax.
Just chill.
The moment we look away, the moment we start opening up and reading the word, the moment we stop feeding our spirit with positivity, we're going to drown.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
we all can walk on water as long as we're leaning on him. And that's all it is.
That's it. That's it.
All right, y'all. So please, y'all, don't ask God to take the heat off of you. No.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it up a little bit. Get
Mm-hmm.
you out faster.
True.
You see what I'm saying? The strongest of us, he put the most of us through.
Yeah. Yeah.
The stronger the ones he put more on because we're so strong. So know that, ladies.
True
Know
that.
that. I strongly believe that I'm ready for a fight spiritually. I ain't gonna fight you physically,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
You know? Because some of us got too much on the line. We got kids, we got clients, we got our whole community looking at us.
Yeah. Yep.
And we really, yeah, we got to let you see the bill. And it's going to be some people that ain't going to like the change in you.
Mm-mm.
Then you may make them uncomfortable
Mm-mm.
because you are so calm, or you don't want to talk about negativity all the time. They're gonna be upset with
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your spirit just naturally disconnects from certain people. It's done it to me, and to
Oh
the point
yeah.
where I didn't understand why,
Yeah.
but it happened for a reason. All right, ladies, that's what I have to say on that.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean,
Yeah.
you're hitting on the nail. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
all gotta just not allow the heat of life issues to get the best of us, because it has drowned us so many times. Now this
Mm-hmm.
is the time to really step up and just say, you know what, I'm done with it. I'm gonna go ahead and just get groomed and get pruned and get, purged, whatever it is. I just go ahead and go through that process so I can be better than I was the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And become more positive and more confident in my life and my walk and all those things. It's so
Mm-hmm.
important, ladies. And this is a daily decision. It's not just for today. Every single day that God wakes you up in the morning, you got to make that same decision to
You gotta
improve.
pray. I'm telling you, just like Twonta
Yeah,
said earlier. I don't care if you're washing dishes
yeah,
or
girl.
taking a bath. You have talked to him like he's like in the room.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah,
You
Lord.
know, you just gotta keep, even if
Even
you
when you're
just not,
mad.
even when you're mad, you could be just not saying. You just be sitting there not saying nothing,
Yeah,
and just being in that presence. And I'm telling you guys, prayer works. It
it does.
does.
It
It may
does.
not sometimes work out the way you want it to work
Right.
out, but it
Right.
does work.
It does. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
So,
pray for your enemies too. I pray for. Let me tell you something. I pray if anybody's on the top of my list, it's definitely the ones that attempted to cause me headache.
girl.
Pray that God, because they again, God loves all of us, good,
Sure.
bad, or indifferent. You know,
Absolutely.
so even the ones that really get on my nerves, that only a mother can love, I still gotta
Mm,
pray that God will lead them to holiness.
yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
and that's the moment of releasing that anger. You
Oh
know,
yes.
and
Oh yeah.
still want them to get saved.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a prayer for a mother all the time. And we
Yeah.
keep praying and praying for it and just trusting that it's going to happen. It may not
Hmm.
happen like you want it to happen like now, but if
Hmm.
you keep on pursuing in that prayer, it will happen sooner than later. It sure
Hmm.
will.
Yes, it
But in the
will.
meantime, God doesn't want us to keep carrying that weight either. He wants us just to
Hmm.
continue on with the assignment He has for us,
Hmm.
whatever that assignment may
Thanks,
be.
Therese. Hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies, listen, I hope this was a blessing for you. I
I
hope
hope
that
so too.
this came right on time, honey. Okay.
Yes.
While you are on your summer breeze vacation,
Hmm. Amen.
please
Amen.
take these notes at heart and
Mm.
really start applying them to your life. So
Yeah.
as the new season starts coming, you will already have made some major changes in your life. So that harvest is
Mm.
going to be sweet. It's going to be full.
And
It's going to be
plenty of it.
exciting, yes, and
Yes.
plenty of it. So Tisha,
Yes.
I know you want to share a little bit about the ebook that we have. So go for it.
Yes, yes. Those of you who did not get a copy, go ahead. My deepest apologies. I will have the banner up for all of you guys who've already gotten your copy of our virtual ebook called She Still Stands. Okay. So if you click on that QR code, scan it, it pulls up the page for you. And Therese will put the link for you guys to go ahead and get your copy of our She Still Stands ebook. It's amazing, and each chapter has a reflection. So it's
Mhm.
more than just a read. Like every chapter, you're going to have a reflection. So it's meant to really help you along your journey while you're going through your personal storm.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
And
right.
let us know,
And
ladies.
gift it. Yeah.
Let us know, ladies, if you have already purchased the ebook, and if you have read the first chapter, let us
Yes.
know. Let us know
Let us
how
know.
it, yeah, let us know how it has blessed you, especially when it comes to the reflections.
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned from that?
Mm-hmm.
All those things. Let us know, okay? So
Yeah.
we can just, and that helps us too personally. That will help us when we, produce another ebook.
Mm-hmm. There will be another addition to this for sure.
Yeah, it'll help
Yeah.
us to really add more or whatever else that we need to make it much more easier, more engaging for the
Yes.
audience as well. So thank you for those
Awesome.
who have already purchased the book. I'm
I
excited.
think Karen has. I believe she did. I
Yes,
believe she did.
Karen.
Yes, I just got to go in and get everybody's names, and I'm gonna definitely next show. I promise we're gonna be shouting you guys out. and we're going to be celebrating you guys. We so appreciate it, y'all. For real. We really, really genuinely
Yeah.
appreciate you guys grabbing a copy. All
Yeah.
right. All
Absolutely.
right, ladies. We appreciate y'all once again for joining us. We're going to be back here again next Monday. So join us
Mhm.
again back here, 7 p.m. Eastern. As always, love on your sister. Bye, guys.